everyone, Yoga with Mel here. Today's video is going to be a quick informational video. We're going to showcase you guys which 3 yoga poses are our favorite. So we're going to begin with my mom first. So what is your top favorite yoga pose? What's the first one you want to show everyone?
Child's pose.
Child's pose. Okay, that is a very good yoga pose. It's a very calming yoga pose. It stretches the entire back. It's good for back pain. And so we're going to show you how we get into child's pose. There are 2 ways. So you're first going to come onto your hands and knees. If flexibility is not an issue with you, then you can bring your knees together and you're going to extend your arms in front of you, comfortably resting your forehead down on the yoga mat. If flexibility is an issue for you, then you will have your knees as wide out as possible and then you extend forward. So we're just going to hold this pose for 1 breath, but at home, please do it for at least a minimum of 5 breaths. So we're going to inhale through the nose and exhale. We'll slowly come out of our extended child's pose. And what is the second yoga pose that you really like?
Butterfly pose.
Butterfly pose. Ooh, that is a very deep stretch as well. So butterfly pose is very good for your inner thighs where the adductors are to really open up everything. It's also really good for anyone who is going through menopause, any female that is going through their period. This is a very good pose to help you. So you're going to bring the soles of your feet together. I like to use my pointer and my middle finger to hook around the big toe. That way that can help me keep my back straight. And we're going to hold it for 1 breath as we inhale through the nose. And exhale. I feel that deep stretch. You guys should too. So what is your 3rd favorite yoga pose?
Okay, my 3rd favorite is definitely legs up the wall.
Oh, okay.
And that is actually my go-to pose.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I do it anywhere and almost every day.
That's awesome. So legs up the wall pose is very good to help balance out your hormones if you have thyroid issues, or maybe you just want a pose to help you relax after a long, busy day. I recommend that you do it maximum for 2 minutes long. So we are going to have our butt as close to the wall as possible, and then you're going to extend the legs all the way up. Okay, so we are going to hold this pose for 1 breath. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale. This is such a calming pose. We just want to hang out here the rest of the video. But let's keep on moving. That feels really good, by the way, guys.
My pants.
Okay, we got out of pose. So now on to my 3 favorite yoga poses. So the first one for sure that I absolutely love is pigeon pose. I mean, you can literally ask any of my students who come to my yoga class. If you ask them, hey, what's Mel's favorite pose? They're all going to say pigeon pose. I incorporate it in every yoga class. And the reason why I love it so much is because it is a deep hip opening pose. So in yoga, we're always talking about energy being stuck here, stagnant energy. Maybe there's a lot of stress that accumulates and always gets stuck in our hips. If you suffer from sciatica, I highly recommend this pose. So we're going to begin with our right leg bent first. And we're going to have the right knee bent, and we're going to extend that left leg behind us, keeping our hips squared. So I like to prop my fingertips right here to help me have my back even straighter in this pose, really. So make sure that you're comfortable as well. If you have knee issues, perhaps you want to put a towel on this knee that's resting here. So let's hold it for 1 breath as we inhale through the nose and exhale. Awesome. Let's transition to the other side. So now the left knee is going to be bent. Right leg is going to extend. We'll hold it also for 1 full breath. We're going to inhale through the nose and exhale. Awesome. From our pigeon pose, we'll come onto our hands and knees and transition to cat-cow pose. Such a great stretch for the entire back. It is so relaxing, and I always love incorporating this pose as well. It's incorporated with your breath, so this is probably the only time that I'm going to say arch your back and round your back, because I never say that. But here, you have your fingertips evenly spread out, and you have your knees hip-width distance apart. Stick your butt out. Inhale right here as you sink the belly down. And as you exhale, round your back, pushing the mat away from you with your hands. Perfect. Transitioning to my third favorite yoga pose, downward facing dog. I think this is such a foundational yoga pose. It stretches your hamstrings, your calves. It really strengthens your back. I feel like if you can really master downward facing dog, it'll help you with any other harder arm balances, inversions. So you really need to get super comfortable in a downward facing dog. So hands right here. Let's come all the way up. Make sure your back is as straight as possible. It doesn't matter if the heels are down or not. All that matters is that you're comfortable and your back is straight. So inhale through the nose. And exhale. We'll slowly come down from that yoga pose right there. You can feel the rush of blood, which brings me to another great benefit of this pose. It enhances your concentration and your focus. So, a lot of blood is rushing to your brain. So if you have an exam, college exam, high school exam, or any, elementary school, whatever, do this pose for 5 breaths before you take that exam. So I hope you guys enjoyed this informational yoga video. Don't forget to click that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time. Namaste.